have a sensitive kid being told he's a worm, and that it's would be in God's purview to damn me to hell, and I should be joyful about it. Coupled with authoritarianism, coupled with a culture that proved itself indifferent. When we left, I barely heard from anybody, a few friends, but it's just like we didn't exist. Put all of that together, and it leads to a pretty, I would say, a nasty mix. And I've struggled with that over the years, whether to use the language of church trauma, because I think that there should be a pretty high bar for that. And to be throwing the phrase trauma around, you have to be careful. But I've talked to a lot of other kids who've left the church, and they agree with me. So, and there's some other situations in the church that have proven itself out that I'm barking up the right tree. I know for sure that it hurt, right?
Regardless of what term you use to describe the pain, you know how it affected you, and it was very negative.
When that guy is enough of a butthole to hurt you like that, why would you want to stay in the faith anymore? It wasn't the pastor, it was God who hurt them. From their perspective, it was God who did that to them. It was God who traumatized them. And that's why they don't want anything to do with them anymore. And so, like, if they're hating on the church, it's like they're hating God, and for good reason, according to their experience, where you're like, dude, God, why would you permit this crap in your name? I don't understand that. I don't like it. So there's a touch of feeling like Jacob wrestling with the angel, as we say in the South. Give me a blessing, but also a little bit, stop letting this happen. Stop it, please. I beg you, stop. So that's kind of where that comes from.
Yeah, that is such a helpful point, that for kids, and into early adulthood even, like, it's like they're thinking of the religious leaders around them as the voice of God, as what, like, God has called this person to be the pastor or the church leader or youth group leader, whatever it is. And that's what God wants. And so when trauma happens in those settings, it's so confusing for kids, especially because they're like, why would God want this? But I guess he does. And yeah, that can just send us down such a, downward spiral because of that.